everybody, it's Kenya. Welcome to my channel, Confessions of a Shopaholic. I have another video for all my lovely subscribers. This video actually was supposed to be done in another video, but I changed my mind for two reasons. The first reason was, by default, I ran out of time. So when I was going to get ready to re-record the rest of the video to do the brush review, I realized that I hadn't used probably half of these brushes. So I didn't think I can give you a really honest review on the brushes if I didn't actually use all of them. So I said I was going to wait until after I used all the brushes. So I had a wedding to do on Sunday, and I was actually able to use the rest of the brushes. So now I can give you an honest review on the 32-piece INGLOT brush set that I have been talking about in my other videos. So if any of you guys do not know what that brush set looks like, please refer to one of the videos either on this side or this side. Scroll down and click on it and just get a look of what the brush set looks like. If this brush review goes over too long, then I'll have a second part to this, which will be my really exciting announcement. So if any of you guys are interested in listening to my review on the 32-piece INGLOT brush set, please don't change the video. And if you are interested in my exciting announcement, please stick around. Okay? So let's get started. Now, if you guys notice me looking down, I'm looking down because I actually wrote some notes on these brushes, because again, I wanted to give you guys a really honest review and my honest opinion on this brush set. Now, I bought this with my own money. I have no affiliation whatsoever with INGLOT, so the things that I'm saying because it's what I really mean and what I really feel. Okay, now, I guess I'm going to kind of have to show you this because it's part of what I like about the brush set. I like the holder that the brush comes in. I like the actual brush roll itself. I really do. I like the flap that comes down over the top to actually protect your brushes. It's very convenient to carry. You could it's really flat, so you can stick it in your kit and just go. So the first thing that I noticed was they did offer a lot of brushes, but what's missing are a crease brush. Sorry guys, this brush is dirty because I just used it. This crease brush and this crease brush. Now, I would think if you have a 32-piece brush set that every single brush that you could possibly need would be in this brush set. Now, you can use this brush set and get away with not having those, but you know, those are a couple of my favorite brushes. So me personally, I just wish I would have seen those brushes in this set. Now, INGLOT does offer a wide variety of brushes. However, they were not in this set. I did give them a call and I asked them, could these brushes be substituted, or were these brushes exclusive to this set? And they said that these brushes were exclusive to this set, and I just said okay, because no matter whether those brushes are missing or not, this was still a great deal. You have about $700 worth of brushes for $150. You cannot beat that. So by no means am I complaining about that. That was just one of the things that caught my eye that I was just a little turned off by. The next thing that I did not like about this brush set is, if you guys notice, there's no numbers on the brushes. I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that there were no numbers on these brushes, so I wouldn't be able to tell which brush I was using. I would just say the big blush brush or the big face brush. So I kind of gotta have to name them myself, which I didn't particularly like. Guys, those were the only things that I did not like about this brush set. So there are a lot of things that I did like about this brush set. Now, although they left those 3 brushes out, I still like the variety of brushes that they did offer. Now, I'm going to try to get all these brushes in and show you what they did offer. I'm going to go part by part. They offer you 5, well, not 5, let's say 6, because this is a foundation brush. These are the face brushes that are offered in the set. I love this brush. This brush is awesome, awesome, awesome for fanning on blush or bronzer, or even your face products. If you just want to just fan it on, a light application, I love, love, love this brush. And then you have your foundation brush, and then you have your angled blush brush, and then you have your 3 large face brushes. I'm sorry guys, this is another brush. Tons of eye brushes, tons of eyeshadow brushes. These are all the eyeshadow brushes that they give you. Now, to substitute for those 3 crease brushes, here's 2 that you can use. This is a smaller crease brush, and this could be used as a crease and a smudge brush. I actually use this brush just on the outside corner of the eye, and it fits really well. And I used it just to blend over a little bit. Now, I didn't use it to define the crease, but I used it to smudge out the crease. So it was a really good brush for that. This is just a large shader brush. This brush, I'm not exactly sure what this brush is supposed to be for. If one of you guys can tell me, then by all means, please let me know, because I have not a clue. I really don't. I mean, what is it, like a brush to like get in between your nose? Because that's what it kind of looks like. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm so silly, but really it does. It really does look like a... Okay, anyway, let's move on. No time for shenanigans today. And then we have these brushes here, which are your standard eyeshadow brushes. It's like one in every single size. Now, these brushes are definitely needed in your kit. So as far as eye brushes, they definitely offer a nice variety of eye brushes. Then you have your lip brush. You have 2 lip brushes. Then you have your eyeliner brushes. Then you have your crease brush, which I do not like the crease brush, the angle brush, I'm sorry, and I'll show you why. Look how thick that angle brush is. That is too thick to be an angle brush. Unless you want a really thick eyeliner line, then this brush would fit you. And I also don't like how hard and tough this brush is. So I don't really care for their angle brush. And then they give you a smaller fan brush. They give you a smudge brush and another sponge tip applicator brush. They give you a mascara wand, and they give you an eyebrow comb and an eyebrow brush. I love the fact that they give you a wide array of brushes. Now, if you find that your favorite brush is not in the set, you can always order one from INGLOT or use one that you already have. But as far as what's here, I love what's here as far as the variety. Now let's get into the actual makeup of the brushes. Now guys, these brushes are natural bristles. Guys, let me just tell you really quick. This brush set also came in synthetic. So for any of you ladies out there who are allergic to animal hairs, they offer this same variety of brushes but in synthetic material. So some of you might be saying, oh no, I love the brush set but I'm allergic. Have no fear, they offer one for you ladies, synthetic, and it's the same price and the same brushes. So there is something for everybody. Now, these are actually made of squirrel substitute. Now, some of you might be saying, well, what is squirrel substitute? I said the same thing. So I did a little bit of research and I found out that squirrel substitute was goat. So these brushes are goat hairs. Now, the matte brushes also use similar materials. The matte uses squirrel, sable, and badger for their brushes. So it's kind of the similar material, but just a little bit off. Now, this particular brush right here is made of pony hairs. The eye brushes that I showed you, this one, and this one, are also made of pony hairs. Guys, these are some of the softest brushes that I've ever felt in my life. Guys, I'm telling you, these brushes, the way they hold the product, the way the product goes on using these brushes, I love, love, love them. These are made of sable. All of these eye brushes are made of sable, and the lip brush is also made of sable. Guys, I have no complaints at all about the use of these brushes. The only things that I didn't like were the things that I mentioned earlier, and that's not a lot of dislikes. Another thing that I really like about these brushes, the bigger face brushes come with these little holders, guys, and these are to keep the shape. Well, that one's not the right one. They keep the shape of your brush. So if you just wash your brushes and they're a little they're dry, you would just stick this cover right back on. And not only that, but they protect your brush. I love that. I love that about them. All the face brushes, all the bigger face brushes came with these protectors. The eyeliner brushes and the lip brushes came with these little plastic pieces, which I'm sure they're disposable. But if you guys are anything like me, I'm a stickler for sanitizing. So I keep stuff like this just to keep them protected. INGLOT brush set, guys, definitely gets my vote. They are extremely comparable to the MAC brushes. They could stand side by side with the MAC brushes. I kind of used both of them just to see which one I liked best, and I could not choose. If I closed my eyes and just picked a brush, if I picked the INGLOT, I wouldn't be able to tell as I'm using it between that INGLOT brush and the MAC brush, because they're just so comparable. The INGLOT brushes and the MAC brushes are comparable in quality. They're comparable in quantity, and by quantity I mean the quantity of hairs on the brush. Let's say density. They're comparable by density. This is a 150 MAC brush, and this is the INGLOT brush. Again, they have no number, so I can't tell you. But as far as density is concerned, they're very comparable. I actually think the INGLOT brushes are a little lighter than the MAC brushes, and what I mean by that is these brushes are a little stiffer than the INGLOT brushes. So let's just say softer. The INGLOT brushes are just a little bit softer than the MAC brushes, but that doesn't really make a whole huge bit of difference when it comes to the whole holding product and the application of the product. These two brushes can definitely stand toe to toe and neck to neck. Yeah, so for any of you guys who are interested in the INGLOT brush set, again, INGLOT has a website, but you cannot purchase from the website, but you can call them and order. You can place an order over the phone. We'll leave a link down there in the description bar for any of you guys who are interested in this brush set. So yeah, guys, I hope this was helpful. Now, looking at the time, I see that this is going to be 2 videos, so I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. Go check out my other video for a very special and important announcement. I'm excited about it. So, guys, I will see you in the next video in a couple of seconds.